Well, now I feel stupid. Wait, my original line of thinking was that she had the antidote. The culprit did put curare poison into Dr. Wilson's... Oh, maybe it dilutes over time. The defense refuses to change its position. I just keep losing my voice. You're serious. Fool! Are you blind? There's no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking the water from it. Oh, but yeah, he was finishing his sentence. That's right, which rather complicates your argument, I think. And I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly? I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the court records somewhere. It has to be. Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? Wait, I think she took the glass because the glass was laced. Well, no, because we're asserting that, or maybe hers had the antidote in. Oh God, this might be where we start. Where we start floundering. There's nothing in here, right? Subsequent death, even in many doses. The above mention occurs, enters the body through a wound. Wait. So maybe it has to be a wound. Like drinking it, you're fine. Because if you drink it, it doesn't get into the bloodstream, right? Because, you know, the doctor had dental work, so technically he probably had a wound. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Take this! Damn it! It seems the defense, or should I say, the wretched accused. Ugh. Alright. No good here. Oh jeez, we only got 3 strikes left. Yes, I know, Coswell. Leave me be.
5 minutes later.
Everyone, I think I got it. I presented the book again. The answer to this riddle, the music didn't stop though. That's usually the indication that you got it wrong. It's right here in Miss Brett's own research report. That's not a valid explanation. No. After all, we don't speak English. The report is utter gibberish. This impudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone. Honest. I'm just reading Susato-san's notes. I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. You will direct us to the pertinent section, counsel. Well, okay, we're on the right track. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to this riddle? Oh, crap. But that's not fair. I can't, Can I read it? Oh, crap. I don't it's in order, right? But I don't remember exactly what they said. Darn it. Special characteristics. The synopsis is what comes at the end, right? Oh wait, I can still read the court record. Stupid. Alright, synopsis. Hey, calm down, cats. Subsequent death even in minutes. The above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound. I'm gonna say special characteristics. Take that! We've been hearing a lot about this curare poison. And it's left me curious about something. Oh, Counsel? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of the arrows they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, Counsel. No, that would be madness. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum. In this research paper here, under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see. That makes sense. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. What if she accidentally had a cut, like, inside her mouth or something? But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When curare enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effect whatsoever. What? Miss Brett, you authored this research. You knew curare's special characteristics, and you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking the water without any danger to yourself. You meddling little rapscallion! She dropped the cool facade, and what you see now is the true Miss Brett. Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? A lawyer? All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure, but I fail to see how it possibly... Oh dear. So, the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with, some facts he read in a book, but I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Schoolboyish? Flaw? I like how they focused on a different part of that. As even your brain has managed to deduce, curare is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric succus. Am I allowed to say that? Oh, yes, well, I was getting to that part. Gastric suckers? What are they? So if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? Well, he just had dental work. He just had dental work. What are you going to say about that? He had dental work. That's right. Good gracious. That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand. No. Order! Order in the court, I say! The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. Or are you trying to suggest? Yes, this curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that. Oh. What is this welling up inside me? I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. Yeah, there we go. There he is. Our first objection. I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett. How dare you use that tone? I like how she has the opera thingy mask. What are those masks called? Like, super far out. You know very well that there's no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both of you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Oh, he is dead. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. Not regular evidence, compelling evidence. As we now know that the poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare? Well, it's quite simple, really, when you think about it. Take this! As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. A fatal difference? Ugh! The toxic effects of curare only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have. Yeah, tell him how it's done, Rinosuke. If you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So that's it. You used that knowledge to orchestrate this. Is she laughing? Yes. I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are so puerile. What do you mean? I don't understand. Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. What's she doing? Someone stop her! You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. Really, Hosonaga? You're supposed to be a freaking officer. No! I mean, it could just slip. No! Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed, but didn't she drink all the water anyways? Oh man. What is it? What just happened? This Englishwoman, she just smashed that bottle. What a blunder. Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of that water from the broken bottle as possible, at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you it'll soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. Ha 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 ha. How could you? You won't get away with this. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. You fiend! And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? Ah, of course, of course. You're referring to this photographic print, I presume, dear lady. That's right, and really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course, the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy. No! You killed the victim that day, using curare. And then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you'd arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. Whoa. A hidden gun, you say, and I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly. And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Oh man. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her. But now, is she really going to get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Ryunosuke. Yeah, we've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So if there are any clues left for us now, they must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend on. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color with a U, every smell. What I saw, what I felt. Every color. Well, that's just well, I mean, I don't know what kind of heathen would put ketchup with steak. Is Kazuma right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of this same scene in my head. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? There's nothing. There's a clue. Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Haha, you always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Come on then, let's wipe that smug smile off the Englishwoman's face with some evidence. Yeah! I can't wait! It's been... You know, this funny enough, this just happened on one of Asmongold's Final Fantasy XIV streams, and actually looked up what that word means, but I'm still not saying it. It basically means like an annoying, I don't remember it verbatim. It's like an annoying thing that like digs in the back of your head. For a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. Looks like we're in for a long video today too. I feel like it's almost at an end. It's here somewhere. The clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been is... Oh. I mean, it revealed the ketchup. Well, I know it's not ketchup, but you know what I mean. Take this! Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Yes, what is it? Ugh, he's still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day. Wait a minute! Where are you oh dear. Where are you going with this, little boy? It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in this photographic print with my own eyes that day. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a spattering of blood. What? Oh, really? And what of it? Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor. No, serious, no exit wound. No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything. I was trying not to think of frickin' Nickelback. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Oh! Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. Josiah Brett, I beg your pardon. This is beyond ridiculous. Fabricated nonsense. If the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing... Yeah, hold it. I'm not done. Oh, it's Hosonaga. This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to. Inspector, you mean? Yes, I took the plate, in the interest of preserving evidence for the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all. I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. You did what? I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a bloodstain on Miss Brett's plate. We must examine it now. Well, this has been quite a battle. Inspector, the court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir. Sorry for the delay. Here is what you ordered, the steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector, the blood man. Show the court. Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. Why, there's no blood. Also, that stick would be kind of gross by now. No blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible. I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate. What an unbecoming expression, little boy. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you. I couldn't agree more. In the case of this disgrace to the Empire, I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial. Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch, but I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over. Now I just can't catch a break. Ha! This sorry-looking stick reveals the facts all too clearly. If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest. Why, yes, of course. Was the plate I saw, or thought I saw, just a figment of my imagination? This is it now. I've lost. Ryunosuke, it's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Huh? Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, no matter what. My God, he's right. Believe in myself. Really? Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself. As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objection? Actually, I do, but first let's examine the state. Oh ho ho! Huh? What in the world is this? I think it's a Koban coin, and the hallmark from the Hoi era, I believe. No, I don't mean what is it. I mean, what's it doing there? Wait, did you say it was a Hoi Koban? Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. This isn't the first time today there's been talk of a Hoi Koban. I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of bullion before bullion. Very funny. And I don't think you ever will again. This is extraordinary though. This means this isn't the right plate. I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. And it's from the Hoi era too. That'd make it really quite valuable. It's all marinated in the juices as well. Look. What, are you thinking of eating it? No, but the next time I order a steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath for a prize. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this, Ryunosuke. Yes, this is not the right plate. Alright everyone, let's get on with it. That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? There is another clue. Your Excellency, please wait. This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth. The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beefsteak. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency. Counsel for the defense, you will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding. Well, everyone, it looks like that. Oh, I forgot I could flip this thing. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything underneath. Wait, so the Koban coin wasn't the... Oh, present. Whoops. Good gracious, that's... Koban? What on earth? A Hoi era one at that. Miss Brett, this is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? What a ridiculous question! How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it. I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat? That could simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction. Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoi Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now. He's right, it can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency. Yes, Counsel. A rare Hoi Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now. Wow, way to steal Kazuma's lines. By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway. Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here. The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he could explain what it's doing under that stake. The owner? Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the koban is found underneath the beefsteak is... And I think I'm actually going to leave this. Watch, we're going to be like super close to the end. But... what can I do? It's already been an hour. I'll probably cut this one into 2 episodes. But once again, this has been Rommie Lee. If you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you all in the next episode. I'm looking forward to seeing how this case ends.